now we have to let you know about an invasive fly. It's got some Dalmatian vibes going for it, and it has reached northeast Indiana, right here in Fort Wayne as well. Now state leaders are working to reduce the population of this bug. Fox 55's David Tillmans shows us a closer look at this polka-dotted insect.
I am at Huntington's Memorial Park, where I have in my hand a spotted lanternfly. It's an invasive species that is native to Southeast Asia, and it arrived here in the U.S. about 10 to 15 years ago. Now, right behind me, I have a couple trees of heaven, and these trees have been marked with yellow dots. That means that the Department of Natural Resources has gone ahead and treated these trees for the spotted lanternfly. You may even find one right here if you look closely, but this spotted lanternfly, just like the one I had in my hand, and like all of the ones here at the forest floor, they're dead. And that means that the Department of Natural Resources treatments are working.
They reproduce rapidly. Over a number of years, the population explodes. They will hitch rides on just about anything. They will also feed on over 100 different kinds of trees and shrubs and native vines that we have here in the United States.
That was Vince Burkle with the Indiana Department of Natural Resources talking about the impacts of the spotted lanternfly, an invasive insect that arrived here in the United States around 10 to 15 years ago. Spotted lanternflies are about an inch long, with black spots on their wings and red color on their inner wings. Admittedly, these flies look pretty cool, but their presence in Indiana is not cool. Their explosive spread is concerning the DNR, and Burkle says that the easiest mode of transportation for these flies is through humans.
We a lot of times will move spotted lanternfly to new areas just without even knowing, whether it's a car, rail lines. A lot of times they will hitch a ride on trains and go hundreds of miles and then hop off at the next rail yard. They think it arrived on a shipment of stone from China as egg masses.
Spotted lanternflies excrete a glistening fluid known as honeydew, which attracts pests like hornets and wasps, and it also develops a sooty mold which accumulates on leaves and understory plants, affecting their ability to photosynthesize. These flies can also impact fruits such as grapes and apples, but their favorite host and food source, trees of heaven, a plant that often grows near rail yards and waste areas. This may explain why trains and trucks spread the fly so widely, and the DNR is targeting these trees specifically in their fight against this species.
We have been treating Tree of Heaven with systemic insecticides after Tree of Heaven flowers to avoid any impacts to pollinators. When the spotted lanternfly feeds on that tree, it intakes or uptakes the insecticide and dies. The other thing that we're doing is during the winter months, we're actively seeking egg masses. And over the last 2 years here in Huntington, we've scraped over 40,000 egg masses.
At an average of about 40 eggs per mass, Burkle says that the DNR has scraped over 1 million individual spotted lanternfly eggs here in the past couple of years around the Huntington area. And he calls on the public to do their service as well in combating these invaders, learning to identify what these flies look like and what their egg masses look like, and then reporting them to the Department of Natural Resources. And if you do find any spotted lanternfly colonies, you can report them either online, via email, or by the phone. And you can find out how to do so on our website at WFFT.com. Reporting in Huntington, I'm meteorologist David Tillmans with Fox 55 News.
All right, good stuff there, David. Thank you.